So, welcome to the What Is This show, podcast, whatever. First ever guest as far as being on Twitch. Symyro! What's up, dude?
What's up? How you doing tonight?
Oh, good, man. In due time, Eric. I will get Zorak. All right, so we're having a few drinks tonight, asking some questions, just kind of shooting the shit. What are you drinking on tonight?
I am drinking some whiskey ginger with my 12-year-old single malt Irish whiskey, Napo Castle.
Oh, damn, that sounds fancy. I'm just having some gin and Sprite.
For anyone that is not sure what it is, here's the Flaviar link for it. That is what I'm drinking on tonight.
Oh, man. Hell yeah. That's so crazy that they hold on some of this shit just so it can age.
Yeah, I mean, this shit's good. I'm not a huge fan of drinking liquor straight.
Yeah.
But this stuff is good enough that, like, I can't... Oh, you disappeared me. You put Stream Beats in front of me.
My bad.
But
right.
This shit's good enough that I can drink it straight. I just prefer it mixed with something else to, you know, take away some of that sting.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess the first thing we'll start doing is just getting into some of these questions as we let the alcohol sink in.
Oh, I'm 11 beers deep. The alcohol's already sank in.
Shit. All right. Well, we're good then. What's the dumbest way you've ever been injured?
Dumbest way I've ever been injured. I cut the shit out of the bottom of my feet. We were drinking. I was living in the dorms. Bunch of us were drinking. Me, you'll hear me mention them a few times with my drinking stories. This was the second year I was at Arizona State living in dorms. I had 3 roommates. There was me, there was Andrew, who was a fucking creep and a half. There was James and Josh. We were drinking that night with some of our friends. Well, Josh and James's friends from high school, a couple girls, a couple other friends we made in the dorms.
Yeah.
And we decided to, and you can, you know, look this place up, see it. It's called Hayden Butte in Tempe, Arizona. We decided we were going to climb that after drinking all night. My dumb ass, I'm drunk already. I decided to wear flip-flops. We made it to the, like, 5 feet from the top of Hayden Butte where you can sit out and look over all of Tempe.
Yeah.
My flip-flops bust. Like, the thing that, you know, normal flip-flops have that little strap that goes between your big toe and the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them broke.
Both of them broke.
So we're walking down, and once you hit that point in Hayden Butte, it's all dirt and rocks. So we're sitting there chilling up there, and it comes time we're about to head back to our dorm. I'm walking back with no flip-flops because this shit's busted. So I'm walking down rocks and dirt barefoot, cutting the shit out of my feet.
Yeah, man.
And that was the most injured I've gotten while drinking. The rest of the shit was pretty tame in terms of injury. I don't think I ever got injured otherwise.
Yeah.
But that was an adventure.
I think one of the dumbest ways I ever did was I jumped out of a window into a thorny bush. Well, I was really shit faced on Sailor Jerry.
So one of my dorms, the second one, was like a normal apartment. We were like on the third floor, so I wasn't jumping out the window on that shit. The first one, the windows didn't open. Like, you could pull the window open, but you couldn't fit through.
Oh, yeah?
Which was lucky, because it ties into one of my drinking stories. I got shit-faced, and the person next to me was a huge druggie. Like, the room next to me was huge, like, druggie. He was selling weed out of that room. And, like, I've been drinking with some friends, and he's like, yo, a bunch of us are going to do shrooms. We're looking for someone to sit and make sure we don't do nothing stupid. Can you do it? And I'm drunk enough, I'm just like, whatever. I can.
Yeah.
This motherfucker tried to climb out the window. The gap between the window opening and the screen was like 6 inches, and this dude's trying to push himself through there. And I'm just like, go sit your high ass fucking down.
Looking like Winnie the Pooh stuck in the fucking hole.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. What's the most awkward thing that happens to you on like a regular basis? Is there anything like something that happens on like a regular basis that's pretty awkward?
Not really now, because I don't really go
not
out
around
all
people
that often. Yeah. But I can say the most awkward thing that used to happen when I was living like in the dorms.
Mm-hmm.
I told a couple of my friends some of my, drinking stories from like the first semester I was in Arizona. When it came time for Christmas break, I went back home, and I went to a friend's party from high school.
Yeah.
And I had some, shit happen. Like, I had some fun stuff happen. And I told some of my friends, like, what happened. Apparently, the druggie in the hall, the one I sat for when I did shrooms, overheard me. And literally every time we partied with girls, he'd tell everyone exactly what I did. And I'm just like, dude, why? I am trying to get with this girl. Why the fuck would you tell that? Because what happened was I went back to Pennsylvania for Christmas. And one of my friends was having a New Year's party. Well, I went to that. And I may have banged his 2 sisters. And I told my friends when I got back to ASU what had happened. And every time I partied with girls after that semester, this was the first year I was there, every time I partied with girls after that, he'd shout that out at the top of his lungs. So I'm just like, dude, why?
Yo, he banged my sisters.
I'm trying to get with these girls. Why the fuck you gonna do that to me?
Oh shit. Yo, just so you know, he banged my 2 sisters.
He's like, just so you know, he banged 2 sisters of his friend. I'm just like, really, dude? Why you gonna do that?
What's the funniest thing you've ever seen like anybody do, like drunk or whatever? What's one of the funniest things you ever witnessed? Which I'm sure there's a million of those.
I gotta think about this one, because there was quite a few from the first year, quite a few from the second year, and quite a few from time when I got a bit more grown up in between stints at college.
Mm-hmm.
I made some friends in my area, and like we used to go out fairly often after my one friend got divorced from his first wife.
Okay.
Like we used to go to a bar all the time, and let's see, most embarrassing shit I've seen someone do.
Embarrassing or funny, either one.
Embarrassing, funny. I think this wasn't even drunk. The funniest thing I seen was freshman year at ASU. It comes Halloween. Like, me and my friends on the floor go all out. We decorate the entire floor. Like, we put tissue paper over the lights to give it a orange and black like haze over everything. And I have my my Halloween costume because we were going to have like this big Halloween party for the floor.
Right.
So what we did was, apparently, from what I remember, is our CA, RA for different colleges, they called it CA at ASU. Our CA had apparently been pranked by the two people that were doing the walks. Usually walks are like, okay, it's quiet hours, everyone just keep it down. So apparently our CA had been pranked by them. And I'm like, you want to get him back? His response was, that'd be fun. So what we did is we just gathered everyone from the floor. We hung out by the elevator. We're just shooting the shit. We had all had some drinks before. Our CA was, cool like that. He, as long as we kept in our rooms, he didn't care. And I got dressed up in my Halloween costume, which was a scarecrow version of the Scream villain. And they brought out this chair and just set it looking at the elevator.
Could you imagine coming off of that?
Our CA went down, figured out what time they were doing the walk.
Yeah.
I sat in that chair for half an hour dressed in my Halloween costume because they were running late. I'm sweating my ass off. We hear them come in. I'm sitting perfectly still. They come up to me thinking it's like a prop.
Yeah.
And I just shoot out like, what's up? I have never seen a human jump that high in my goddamn life.
Oh, fuck, it's a scarecrow. It's a classic.
That was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
People do that shit every year and people fall for it every time.
Like, they thought it was an actual scarecrow just sitting there dressed up like, Ghostface from Scream.
Oh, yeah.
And I just jump up. They jump like 5 feet back and just up. And meanwhile, everyone on the floor is just laughing because we were just sitting there shooting the shit. Like, everyone on the floor, there were like 20 of us just sitting in this lobby right after like you get off the elevator.
Yeah.
And like, that was just so funny. Unfortunately, they made us take the tissue paper off the lights. They said it was a fire hazard.
There was this older man that I knew of that would do that same thing every single year to kids. And I would literally watch the kids at Halloween screaming and crying, leaving the porch, just being traumatized by that. This old dude dressed up as a, whatever.
I love that shit. If you don't mind, I'd like to throw in a question. Just, talk it out. First drinking story, like first drink. What was your story for that?
17 Gazamuzu 17.
Like, we can each go through, tell our, first drink we had.
First drink. I remember my first hard liquor drinks that I started liking a lot was Captain Morgan and Cokes, rum and Cokes.
Captain Morgan and Coke for me is just a little too sweet.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So when it's Captain, because Captain's already kind of, sweet, I will do like Dr. Pepper or root beer.
Yeah.
And that's just good. First drink I ever had, I was 17 at college. Like, I hadn't drank in high school. I kind of stayed away from that. But I made friends on the floor. There was AJ, Justin, and I can't remember the last dude's name. Hector. That was it.
Hector.
And like usually we hung out in AJ's room. He had Netflix, he had Hulu, he had like his computer that we'd always just blast music through.
Yeah.
And we'd just hang out in his room. Well, one day I'm sitting there, I finish my homework. Go over to I'm like, all right, let's go, hang out with them, see what's up. And the door's shut. And their door was always open.
Okay.
Except when they were asleep.
Right.
Their door was always open. So I knock on the door. I'm like, yo, you guys there? They opened the door, literally grabbed me by the shirt. Justin did.
Oh, shit.
Straight up just grabs me by the shirt, yanks me in there, and he goes over to the mini fridge and just chucks me a beer. He's like, drink up, we're playing King's Cup. So my first experience with drinking was King's Cup.
Wow.
Never played King's Cup, never drank before, but that was the first experience was, hey, we're playing King's Cup. Join in.
Yeah. Wow. Getting thrown into the, right into the ring.
Straight into the fucking deep end with that shit.
I remember when I was younger. Okay, before hard liquor, I think my first drink of alcohol ever was either from me getting tricked by somebody saying that moonshine was water and I drank it, or it was just a beer, and I think it was a PBR if I remember correctly.
You want to know what's funny?
Yeah.
The beer that we were drinking that night was PBR.
Yep. PBR is definitely one of the ones that you can. It's usually on the cheaper side.
It's fairly cheap. It's a beer college students can get fairly easily.
Oh yeah.
So.
All right. Here's a random question: Is a hot dog a sandwich?
It's surrounded by bread. I'd say yes.
See, that makes sense to me. I think the hot dog is a sandwich.
I mean, it's meat surrounded by bread.
And then someone else had the counter question, or is it a taco? But I don't think it's a.
Say yes.
it's definitely a form of a taco, but I would lean more towards a sandwich.
I'd lean more towards sandwich than taco.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a good question. What's your worst roommate or house guest story?
Worst roommate, Andrew. I can say, like, that's not even, I don't even need to think about that. Andrew was my worst roommate. So the story behind that, when I moved into the dorm second year, there were 4 of us, me, Josh, James, and a 4th person. I don't remember his name. We didn't know him long. But the sprinkler system for the fire alarm busted in our apartment, and it was leaking.
Oh.
So I'm the only one there when this is going on, and they're like, okay, we need to move you to a different room.
Right.
And I said, is there any way all 4 of us can stay together? They said, no, but there is a room where 3 of you can stay together. I had everyone's numbers. I tried to get in contact with everyone. The only ones that answer are Josh and James. So I said, just put me, Josh, and James into, that room.
Mm-hmm.
We move in with this dude, Andrew. From the time we moved in to the time, the move out day was,
Yeah.
this dude did not shower once.
Oh my God.
We moved in to that apartment in October. He did not shower from October to fucking May.
It's disgusting. Oh
Luckily, I had to share a room with him. The way this apartment was set up is there were 2 rooms and each had 2 beds. Luckily, I had the bed right by the window. I'm sitting there, this window open every single night. It's 90-something degrees in there. I got my head by the window. Winter, it's 30 degrees out. My head's by that open window.
Gets to the point where you just have like a gas mask on with a tube going out the window.
Oh, and that's not even the worst part. We found out, me and Josh, because me, Josh, and James went to a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And we come back. We had a few drinks beforehand. I'm sitting there trying to open in the our door.
Right.
And Josh leans against the door across the hall. Some backstory to this: there were people in that room in the fall semester, but they didn't come back for spring, so that room was completely empty. And Josh leaned against the door while I was opening ours. The door opened. The lock was busted. So I said, hold that door open.
Yeah.
We're going to get some duct tape. We're going to tape that lock down. We're going to get a second room. And we use that room for weed smoking, drinking, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually this dude, Andrew, just kind of moved into that room. He just moved into that separate apartment. And we're like, whatever, it doesn't stink as bad, we're fine.
Yeah.
And Josh goes in there one day because he kept his weed under the sink in the other apartment. And he goes in there, and there's Andrew, buck-ass naked, just sitting on the couch.
Fumes going everywhere.
Just buck-ass naked, sitting on the couch, watching something on his laptop. We don't know what. We didn't ask what.
Oh, we know what it was.
We assumed it was porn, but we didn't want to ask him. And Cal, we tried to make him shower. He never would.
Yeah, I was about to wonder about that. Yeah. You guys never brought it up for him like, hey, dude, listen, you stink.
Oh, we did. This fucker just didn't shower.
Ugh.
And what's even worse is this dude was a full-on creep. One of the girls we always partied with was a friend of Josh's from elementary school. Josh and James is from elementary school. She used to come over all the time. We'd have poker nights, we'd play beer pong, we'd play King's Cup, we'd do whatever. And one of the times playing King's Cup, one of the things was Never Have I Ever.
Of course.
And she said, never have I ever had sex. This dude creeped on her so hard for the rest of the time that her and all of her friends, all the girls, would not come over to our room. So we get this, because this dude's 27 living in the dorms. So we get him to buy us beer, and then we go over to the girls' rooms because they wouldn't come to ours.
Yeah, use him and abuse him. Get out of here. Get out of here, stinky.
I mean, my best drinking story, we did not invite him because of the fact that he was such a creep. We would not invite him.
Dude, I don't blame you. Yeah.
So we like my best drinking story, which I'll probably tell later.
Oh yeah.
We drank at our dorm, and we just like we wouldn't invite him. We'd have people come over while he was out. We know where he when he was going to be home,
Yeah.
and we'd invite people over when he wasn't there, party,
Yeah.
and then when he was about to come back, we'd take all the liquor, all the alcohol, and go to someone else's room.
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, when people holler out for the police that they're there. It's like, oh shit, Stinky's here. Bail.
Well, I mean, my best drinking story actually has a, oh shit, police are here.
Oh shit. Yeah, we'll get into that.
We'll get to that one later.
What's some of the worst food you ever eaten? Or have you had like a drinking story where you ate something and then puked everything up?
Worst story for that was we got drunk. This was freshman year.
Yeah.
We got drunk, and then one of our friends had a car. Someone that wasn't drinking drove, and we went to Jack in the Box.
Okay.
And I got some like chicken sandwiches. That shit tasted so good when it was when I was eating it.
Yeah.
But I paid for that shit later. I occasionally still go to Jack in the Box because they got good chicken sandwiches, but that night for whatever reason it didn't agree, and I spent the rest of the night just puking my guts up.
Oh shit, dude! Every time I seem to go to White Castle, I get food poisoning, so I can never go back to White Castle. No,
White Castle was not around where I grew up, but there's I mean, they got White Castles in like Jersey and everything, so I've been to a few of them, and it just seems like every time I go to a White Castle, it just doesn't agree. I don't know if it's something they put in the spices or if they're just not caring for shit right. It tastes so good when you're eating it, but you pay for it later.
Oh god, yeah. It's not right. There's something not right about it. It's have you ever had have you ever seen, I'm sure that you've been in a party, because everybody usually has, where somebody had to be punched out. There's always that dude.
I did the punching out.
You were the hero.
This isn't the best story, but it was in the same place. There's this apartment building. Now it's called 922 Place, but it used to be known as The View. And that was like the party apartments. Everyone knew if you wanted to party, that's where you went.
Okay.
And we went to a party once. A friend of ours lived there. And we went to a party once. We're just partying, we're drinking, we're having a good time. And this dude just straight up slaps this girl's ass.
Oh no.
She turns around, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, well, you have a nice ass, so I'm gonna just smack it.
Oh no.
And he reaches to grab it, and she pushes him away, get away from me. And he keeps reaching, so I just walk up and just cold cock this fucker.
Yeah, of course.
This dude's out of it. We throw him out of the apartment. He's just laying on the ground out in the hallway. We shut the door and just go back to partying.
Yeah, get this shithead out of here.
Fuck this dude. Yeah, get this shithead out of here. We're just gonna keep partying.
That's usually how it goes too at a party. It's like get rid of the problem ASAP so we can keep this going.
Get rid of the problem child, and then we're good.
Yeah. Speaking of problem child, now that we have you on the show, you have to tell the story.
All right, you want me to tell the problem child story? I will.
Yeah.
I have recorded it in the past, but I'll tell it again.
Okay.
So problem child story baseline. This was at TwitchCon last year. I drove out after class ended, so I was gonna get there, you know, kind of late. I was driving from Tempe, Arizona, all the way to San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
From what I'm told by 5150 Failure, aka Noah,
Mm-hmm.
Panda, Just Fluffy Panda, and TGX Andy, what happened was this dude showed up around 2 p.m. with a 30 pack of Budweiser and some steaks and a bottle of Jack Daniels. This dude shows up, says because he was a friend of a friend that had backed out of staying with us at TwitchCon.
He was the
Like,
friend of a friend.
He was someone else's friend. Like, I forget who invited this person to stay, and we all okayed them, and they invited Problem Child to stay. And then that person backed out.
But Problem Child didn't.
But Problem Child still came to stay with us. So Problem Child shows up, like, as a thanks for letting me stay here. I'm a cook you guys some steaks. I'm gonna cook you guys dinner. This dude slams like 5 beers in 10 minutes and passes out. He passes out on Hardcore Noob. If you've been in Joe's chat, you know him.
Yeah.
He passes out on Hardcore's bed. Hardcore claimed that bed, you know, from the beginning. He passes out on Hardcore's bed. I show up around 8 p.m.
Oh, shit.
Me and Noah walk down to the convention center. I get my TwitchCon badge. This dude's still passed out. We ordered dinner. We have like Domino's. We get like pizza and all that. And we're just sitting around having, you know, some beers, chilling, meeting everyone. Because, of course, first time we've met everyone in person.
Right.
And this dude wakes up at like 1:30 in the morning. We're still sitting there bullshitting. He wakes up like 1:30 in the morning, comes out, he's like, "Oh, is that pizza?" Grabs like 2 slices. And he's like, "Yo, what's up?" I forget his actual name. We've just like he's just been known as Like, I forget his username on Twitch. We've just known him as Problem Child from the beginning.
No one even knows nothing about this dude.
This dude, and another little bit of backstory. One of the people staying at that Airbnb was Random and me. He's a cop.
Yeah, Random's a cop.
At that point, Random was a cop for the San Diego Police Department. We're in San Diego.
Yeah.
This dude goes into his backpack and pulls out shrooms. In front of Random. Like, Random had gone into bed because he wanted to get some sleep. But this was like 5 minutes later. He knew Random was a cop. He comes out with shrooms and he's like, "Yo, you guys want to do shrooms?" We're like, "No, put that shit away." This dude eventually, you know, just passes out again on the floor. Like, we blew up this air mattress. And he passes out on that shit.
Oh my god.
We wake up like next morning, 7 a.m. to go to TwitchCon. Random, like, while we're on our way to Starbucks to get some coffee, Random's just like, "You guys handle that, right?" Yeah. He's like, "Good. I didn't want to have to bring him in. I don't want to work."
Yeah. I'm here to have vacation time.
So we just kind of forget about Problem Child while we're at TwitchCon. We're having a good time. We're experiencing everything it has to offer. And, you know, that's Friday night. We go back. We have some drinks. We go meet, I go meet my mod, Knacker. Yeah. We have a drink. We're just chilling, having some fun. Knacker has to leave. Then everyone shows up to the bar, like I was already at.
Okay, so everybody started piling in.
Yeah, everyone started piling in. We had dinner, drinks with Jill, Blue, Panda, Random, Hardcore. Everyone was
Nice.
just there having fun. We get back. Problem Child's nowhere to be seen. I did forget one thing about this story. Problem Child, 7 a.m. This dude wakes up. And he's like, yo, I'm about to cook these steaks. We're like, it's 7 in the fucking morning. Why are you going to cook steak at 7 in the morning? Save it for tomorrow night. Like, we got the TwitchCon party. We'll have that shit before we go. But Friday night, Problem Child's nowhere to be found. He doesn't come back. He doesn't do whatever. Like, he's just gone. Saturday morning, we all wake up about, 7, 8 a.m. again, shower up, get ready to go. This dude walks in 8 in the morning. Like, oh, you guys are leaving? It's like, yeah, we're going to TwitchCon.
Right,
and again, we go out to lunch that day. We have a blast just without Problem Child. And then we come back around like 2 o'clock. We're just sitting, chilling, having a good time. I go off to meet with Knacker. She actually gives me Charlie that day, my bantha here.
Okay.
She gives me Charlie that she had a family friend get her from the Star Wars land at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And like, I get that. I come back around, I don't know, 5:30, 6 o'clock. And this dude's started, cooking steaks. Meanwhile, the whole time, apparently, from like 2 till then,
right,
he was talking to Random. And he said on Friday, when we didn't see him, apparently he decided to tell a cop that he hired a hooker on Friday. He hired a goddamn hooker.
Boys, let me tell you something. I just turned it up a notch. Problem Child constantly just trumping the next thing after another that he had done the day before.
He hired a motherfucking hooker. And he was bragging about it to the cop. He showed him pictures. He showed like,
yo, let me show you this hooker I got last night. legit prostitute.
Random's just like, I don't really want to take him in. I really don't.
Yeah.
But then after that, Panda brought his girlfriend, Nom Nom.
Yeah.
And this dude was just being a total fucking creep to Nom Nom.
Oh no. Oh no.
So
poor Nom.
Yeah, we're making he's making these steaks. He brings them in. We're like, all right, thanks for the food. Thanks for making them.
Yeah.
And we cut the steak. It's tender as shit. Like, it's a good quality steak. But this motherfucker used 0 seasoning. This dude didn't even put salt on this shit.
No salt, no pepper, nothing.
No salt, no pepper, nothing. And like, we're sitting there and like, we look around at each other and we're like, yo, this shit's tasteless. And he's like, oh yeah, this steak's so good it doesn't even need seasoning. And we're just like, yeah, it kind of does. Well, he put a second round of steaks on. But
a second round of steaks.
He'd been drinking. This dude forgot the steaks were on.
Oh no, comes the classic burn.
So I'm sitting at the head of the table, looking outside at the patio where the grill is. And I'm like, should it be doing that?
Smoking up
Just like,
hell.
yeah, smoking up as hell. This dude's like, oh shit, oh no, oh no, oh no. He pulls these steaks off, and no lie, I had Joey make this for me.
Oh my god, yeah. Spam that in the chat real quick.
I had Joey make this emote for me. I'm gonna pop it in
Yeah.
both chats. This boy came in with steaks that were so fucking burnt.
This dude.
No one could eat them.
No one can even eat them. Like, I tried to get
Like,
drunk and eat that shit, but I just couldn't do it.
We're sitting there like, dude, what the shit? Like, the steaks literally looked like that. They were burnt to a crisp. And like we eat our steaks, we like season them on our own, salt, pepper, whatever.
Right.
And then me, Noah, Andy, Panda go to the TwitchCon party. Nom Nom did not have a ticket, but this dude was being such a creep, we didn't feel comfortable leaving her with him.
Yeah, of course not.
She's like, I got this.
Okay.
Because he had passed out at that point again.
Oh my god, he passed out again.
He passed out again.
You don't have to worry about problems.
Party. We're there like an hour, and we're like, we don't want to leave Nom Nom with this dude.
Right. Yeah.
So we roll back to the Airbnb, and the rest of the night we spent like watching Stranger Things on Netflix.
Okay.
I mean, it was cool because we were just all hanging out, having a good time, just chilling. Yeah. Problem child wakes up like 11, 12. And he's like, yo, I'm gonna go to my friend's house. He shotguns 2 beers, puts a open bottle of Jack Daniels in his backpack in front of random, and then gets on his motorcycle to go party with some people at a hotel.
This whole time he could have went and hung out with other people, but he just freeloaded up.
Exactly. So he puts his shit in his backpack. Random calls it in. Like, he actually calls it in.
Yeah.
He has this dude's license plate number. He's got his name. He's got everything.
Oh my god.
So he calls it in. Somehow this fucker manages to avoid the cops that are out.
Of course he does.
Like, we went to bed and everything, because this Airbnb has like a keypad lock. You have to know the code to get in.
Okay.
And we go to bed. This dude's still not there. We wake up next morning, get ready to go to TwitchCon again Sunday.
Yeah.
And this dude's passed out on the air mattress. We like, when the fuck did he get back?
He came back.
He came back at some point. And we all go to TwitchCon. I go out to lunch with my mod. I'm getting ready to leave. This dude from 7 a.m. when we woke up till when I left to go home at like 3 p.m.
Yeah.
was just sitting at the table playing WoW.
He
He didn't even go to TwitchCon. He was just sitting there playing WoW.
This dude didn't even go to TwitchCon.
I don't think he went to TwitchCon once. He just showed up and partied all weekend.
Oh my god.
But that's Problem Child. That's what he did all weekend. He showed up, drank, passed out, cooked some burnt ass steak, cooked some flavorless steak, went and partied some more, then showed up and played WoW. Yeah, dude's a legend 2-letter freeloader. I don't even know if this dude paid Panda for staying there.
He just got to slip in and slip out. Holy fuck.
But it was an adventure with him.
Yeah, I had to hear that story.
Oh, he did pay Panda. He did.
Oh, he did?
Indeed, he did in fact pay Panda.
Okay.
But
Holy shit.
my drink's empty, so I don't know if
Yes.
just like a minute or so to refill my drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's like a BRB.
Yeah, BRB.
We'll be right back. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Now's your chance.
Fuck you! Get out!
No, Cal, right now, literally, if I get the 900, it won't be happening until next week. It would almost be kind of pointless to eat it right now. There's like, you know, everybody that's been,
What? What?
how the fuck did I just dodge that hammer? Oh! Oh my god! Oh, get me out of here, Jesus! Jesus! No, Jesus! No, no, no! Oh no! Oh Jesus, no! What the fuck is this room? Oh no! Oh my god, no! Holy shit! Oh! Oh my god! No! Oh! Oh! Oh, mommy! Jesus! Oh, no! No! Ah. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 There was nothing I could do. Jesus.
Just throw the game.
Yeah, I can't stay.
Oh, you can throw the hammer. What the fuck? What?
Soul,
More you know.
what the fuck did you just do?
More
You can throw the hammer?
He fucking threw it at me. Get out of here with that hammer.
There's the hammer.
Oh my fuck. What? What? What?
Did anyone not see that? Did anyone not see that? I literally shot him right in the face. Oh, you son of a bitch. No, 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 no. I went the wrong way. Fuck, I closed the door on myself. Oh my god. Oh. Fucking asshole. Oh, all right. We back. Are you ready?
Yes, I am back.
Oh, welcome back, everybody, to the What Is This Show podcast, where the hell you want to call it. We have Symyro with us. Be sure to hit him up, check him out. We've been telling drunk stories. It's been a great time. Oh shit. Okay, let's see what's next.
I got a thing, just based off of one of my stories.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Have you ever gotten a girlfriend from drinking? Like, have you ever been drinking and ended up with a girlfriend because of it?
I actually cannot say that I have.
So one of my stories, well, this is like a year-long story. Second year I was at ASU, we used to go, after we'd party, there was this pizza place, Hungry Howie's.
Okay.
That was like a block away from us. So we'd order from there all the time. Like, they knew all our numbers, they knew what we'd order. And like one of us, we'd just rotate who went.
Yeah.
Sometimes all of us would go, sometimes one of us, whatever. But there was this girl that used to work there the shift every single time we went in. She knew us by name.
Oh shit. Okay.
And well, every time we went in,
Yeah.
she'd always, kind of do that look down and look at me and just kind of like smile.
Okay. Yeah. The look, as they say.
Yeah, the look.
Giving you the look.
And after a while, I'm like, you know what? Why not? So, one time went in, pick up our pizzas. Like, I went in by myself. I'm just like, so, you want to go out sometime?
Just went for it.
I went for it. I ended up dating her for 6 months. The only reason we stopped is she was, at the time, she was looking for something a little more serious than I was.
Right.
And I was 18 at that point. I really wasn't looking for anything serious. I was looking for some fun.
Yeah.
And I mean, parted on good terms, but I mean, just going to get pizza, I ended up with a girlfriend for 6 months.
It's pretty
I don't
random.
understand how it happened, why it happened, whatever, but it did, and it was just, to me, it's just funny because we used to drunk dial, get pizza, and I ended up with a girlfriend out of it.
Yeah. Better to end up with a girlfriend while drunk than end up with a wife while drunk.
True.
That's Could you imagine just fucking be like, oh well, so I ended up with a wife yesterday after drinking?
Yeah, I said, like, except for a wife, replace that with a girlfriend, and that's what I said to my roommates Josh and James, and they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, that girl that's always working when we go to Hungry Howie's? They're like, yeah. I said, yeah, we're going out tomorrow.
Dude, that's the thing, is confidence. If you just have confidence.
When I'm drunk, I got confidence. When I'm sober, I can't talk to people worth a goddamn
of course.
shit.
What do they call it? Liquid courage?
Yep.
Yeah.
KB, you got questions.
If anybody from chat has questions, ask away, dude. Pinnacle, how you doing, man?
I'm willing to answer any questions about my drinking life.
Yeah.
I got stories upon stories, and if you got a question, I probably got a story that goes with it. Going back to the funny thing you had asked earlier.
Yeah.
The other thing, the song that like Missy Elliott is like super famous for?
Yeah.
Well, one time, freshman year, AJ was just scrolling through Facebook while we were just chilling, watching Netflix, having drinks. And apparently this dude from his high school put his cell phone number on Facebook.
Oh no. Mistake.
So,
Mistake.
we called his number on speaker and blasted Missy Elliott's most famous song as loud as possible through there, like 30 times.
Hell yeah.
From everyone, like every single one of us who had all of us had our cell phones, we'd all call them like one after another and just blast this song.
Bet he hated himself after this.
Oh yeah.
What would you put your?
I had someone in my chat ask what song. "Work It" by Missy Elliott. That's the song we blast at full volume.
Have you ever gotten so drunk that you puked on somebody?
No, I have not. Although I have passed out in the bathroom.
I've definitely puked.
I have not puked on anybody. I can say that with certainty. I've not puked on anyone, but I have gotten so drunk I was puking and passed out in the bathroom.
I've definitely passed out in the bathroom before. I don't think I've ever puked on anyone. I've definitely puked on myself at least once.
I puked on my bed freshman year.
I
woke up to a fire drill because the smoke alarm in our place went off because the leak.
Yeah.
And I woke up and there was just puke on the pillow next to me. I'm like, that was the same night I passed out on the puking on the toilet.
Yeah.
And I woke up in my bed when the fire alarm's going off and there's just puke on my pillow. I'm like, fuck, I gotta wash.
Of course you have, Kevin. He said it. Cal asked, ever pass out while shitting?
I have not.
I have not either. I can't say that I have.
So in my chat, Honey Spider said she's done both of those things. Passed out in the bathroom and puked on someone, and she said she puked on someone the first time she got drunk.
That's pretty common for a lot of people, though. You know, because you always have that babysitter that has those people to take care of.
First time I drank, even though I played King's Cup, I limited myself. Once I felt myself start to, go, I cut myself off. I didn't want to, Ever streaked? No.
Ever streaked? I went skinny dipping before.
Well, I went skinny dipping once.
Yeah.
I was drunk on some vodka, and it was with my girlfriend at the time that I met at Hungry Howie's, and a couple of the girls from that we used to party with. We went skinny dipping in the pool for our dorm had a pool, so we went skinny dipping there. But my best story, which I'll save for the last story of the night.
Yeah.
We did party all night in our underwear.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a good one. Oh,
it's a whole story. Butt chugging, no.
Butt chugging, no. Yeah, definitely. I could say no to that one.
I've never consumed alcohol up the ass, beer or otherwise.
Although I have heard that people that do butt chug get super fucked up.
Well, the thing is,
straight to the bloodstream.
Straight to the bloodstream. You, when you drink normally, it filters
processes
it processes it, but you butt chug, that just it goes straight to the bloodstream.
Holy shit.
That would be an interesting thing to do one night, is do just chatting and then just do King's Cup. Get a bunch of people on and just do King's Cup. I don't know if we can do that through Tabletop Simulator, but it'd be interesting to try.
That would be cool. And at first, I thought you were going to say that butt chugging would be interesting.
No. Not butt chugging. Never butt chugging. Sorry, not gonna happen ever.
Yeah. Yeah, no butt chugging on Twitch. Holy
No
shit.
butt chugging, period.
Oh,
Like, I think King's Cup could be
it could be done.
interesting.
Yeah.
If one of us can get set up with 2 cameras, we could, set it, try and set it up. Or I need to get Tabletop Simulator and see if I can't, figure out how to do that.
How much of a donation would change your
$5 billion.
5 billion? I go for 5 mil, maybe even 5,000.
Sorry.
Holy shit.
That's exit only.
Oh shit.
Anyone got any more questions? Because otherwise, I think Joey and I will just go into some of our best drinking stories.
I remember one time. Have you ever been? All right, so there's always like those people that you have to turn down while drinking. And have you ever been so blacked out that you were still at the point where you're like, nah, I'm not doing this? I've had to turn down 2 people in my life for being being super blacked out.
I can't say that I have, because I have only one memory of ever actually blacking out.
Oh yeah?
And I remember that's like my best drinking story. I remember everything up till 3 in the morning.
Damn.
Then I don't remember anything.
Drinking became a problem at a certain point, because I would black out every night, and like it got to a point where I was like, oh yeah, Joey, you fell down the stairs last night, and I was like, oh fuck, really? So
Like I would drink to excess. Like we my room, especially the second year I was at ASU, my room was a party room. We drink 4 or 5 nights out of the week. And I would drink to excess. I'd be drunk as hell. But I remember everything except what happened that one night.
right. Now something that's very
I don't remember what happened past a certain point, but I remember everything leading up to it.
something that's very, very big with anybody that drinks is food. Do you have any interesting like going out for food drunk stories?
Like I said, we used to go to Hungry Howie's a lot.
Yeah,
that's where I got that girlfriend.
Yeah, around here it's Waffle House. Waffle House
it was for us. It was either Hungry Howie's or Taco Bell, because they were the ones open until 3 in the morning.
Taco Bell's a staple for drunk people.
And the best story I have about Taco Bell was it was my turn to go get the food. We ordered like 80 fucking soft tacos. And we paid in cash. Like everyone gave me like $20, and I went to go pick it up.
Yeah.
I come back and I pass like 5 or 6 CAs coming from my floor, and I'm like, oh shit, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
I go unlock my door, and they're like, yeah, we were just while you were gone at Taco Bell, we smoked some weed, and apparently someone called the CAs.
Oh no.
And well, they hit the weed, but Andrew being the dumbass that he was, when the knock on the door happened, they sprayed, Febreze to try and get rid of the smell. This dumbass answered the fucking door with the Febreze bottle in his hand.
No, we're not doing nothing. We're not doing nothing up here.
He's like, can I help you? Holding a Febreze bottle.
The fumes
like-
coming off that dude should have scared them away immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, you definitely know
should've,
anything up here. Holy shit.
Literally, the only reason we didn't get in trouble that year, fully, was because Josh ended up dating the head TA for the dorm.
Really?
Yeah, she got us out of a lot of shit. She would party with us all the time.
Yeah, I'd say.
And before they went on any kind of like complaint call, they'd have to call the head TA.
Right.
And they'd call her while she was partying with us.
She'd be like, nah.
No, she'd say, go ahead and check it out, but tell us, like, while we're there, like, quiet the fuck down, hide everything.
Oh, shit. Nice, nice, nice.
So they'd show up, knock on the door, and they'd be like, we got a noise complaint. We'd just be like, sorry, we'll keep it down.
Yeah.
And just move on.
Oh, yeah. That's all you basically have to say. Yeah, we'll keep it down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll keep it down.
Yeah, we'll keep it down till you leave.
Then we'd start back up and invite everyone else on the floor with us.
Oh, yeah. Rogue said in Australia, it's generally McDonald's. I mean, yeah. That's definitely
we went to McDonald's, but the McDonald's closed at midnight except for drive-through.
Okay.
So,
dude, we used to get fucking smashed and go eat McDonald's before I stopped eating McDonald's.
The other drinking story I have with food was one day, I think it was definitely on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
One of Josh's friends showed up and like we got day drunk.
Right. Okay.
We started drinking like 11 a.m. noon.
Yeah.
And we're like, yo, we're hungry. So we start walking because Mill Ave, where all the bars are, is on the other side of campus from where we lived.
Okay.
And we filled a canteen with Dr. Pepper and Jaeger. And we're already, pretty gone by that point. We were slamming drinks.
Right.
And we're walking across campus, passing around this canteen just full of Jaeger and Dr. Pepper. We get to Five Guys. And I don't know if everyone knows what Five Guys is. It's a burger joint. But the way they do fries is, say you order a medium fries. Yeah. They will fill the medium fries, dump it in your bag, and then fill the medium fries again.
Oh, wow. Okay. So here's some free fries.
That's how they do it. So we went and we're just starving. We're drunk. We're hungry. And we just get triple cheeseburgers and large fries.
Oh, of course. Of course.
All of us just polish that off, and we're just sitting there afterwards like, oh.
I am pleased. There's nothing better than like being super shit faced, and at the very end, you're just like, if I could just eat a meal that would complete everything.
Yeah, that's what happened. We'd get shit faced and then just go eat.
Yeah, that's usually how my nights would go. Yeah,
and because me and Josh worked out like 4 or 5 days a week.
Yeah,
I was actually like 185. I had muscle. Like, I was actually in good shape, even though all I ate was like pizza, Subway, and Taco Bell, and booze.
Alcohol's a big staple when you're younger, for good stories.
Like 17, 18, 19. That's when I was living in the dorms. I was 17, 18, and 19.
Especially college kids. Now, if you are a person off campus that houses drunk campus kids.
Oh, I haven't done that, but
Like if you become the place that people go to.
like we were, like I said, we were the party room. So
Yeah.
we had 30 plus people there 4 or 5 nights a week.
Well, see, I never went to college, but I always had friends in college that would do the same thing with their dorm, and they said you had to be a lot more careful, depending on your,
So
person in your building.
The dorm in the first year, the first thing all of us did was make friends with the CA and the student advisor. The student advisor actually ended up being my best friend on that floor, Fabian, and I still stay in touch with him to this day. But the CA,
Yeah.
like he'd come to us if we were being too loud and say, "Hey guys, I know you're drinking, just keep it quiet."
Yeah. That's
and
cool.
that was chill shit.
Yeah. See, like that's the thing is like, why come down and instantly shut down the party? Like, if all you have to say is, "Hey guys, keep it down," and they're like, "All right, cool,"
I want to say one of the worst nights drinking was freshman year. I had only been drinking like 2 months, and they decided, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get like 2-3 40s for everyone, and we're just going to chug them." We played Edward 40 hands. For those of you who don't know what Edward 40 hands is,
Oh, that's a dangerous game.
you tape a 40 to each one of your hands,
Yes.
and the first one that drinks both 40s wins.
Yep. If you don't puke or piss your pants, you win.
We did that. That was the worst. And I'm like, all right, I got a loaf of bread. I'm like down my 140, and I'm like 3/4 through a second. I'm like, I am fucked up. I need something in my stomach. I go to my room with the 40 still taped to my hand, unlock the goddamn door, grab a loaf of bread, and I'm just sitting there eating bread while chugging the rest of this 40.
And you have to use your imagination here, a guy that has 2 40s taped to each hand.
I somehow managed to unlock my dorm because the first semester I lived in the dorms, I didn't have a roommate. My roommate never showed up.
Okay. Well, damn, that's pretty fortunate for you.
So I had my own room. So I somehow managed to unlock that door with 2 40s duct taped to my hands.
Shit.
And I'm just sitting there eating bread somehow. Like I have 2 extra fingers and I'm just shoving bread down my throat while chugging a 40.
Because the only way to get them off your hands is to finish them or break them.
Yeah, the only way to get them off your hands was to finish, and then someone would untape them, or to shatter one, like smash it against something,
which was horrible.
And just rip the tape off.
Which was way worse than trying to finish it, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, you'd get your hand cut off or cut up if you tried to shatter it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Edward 40 hands it can be a dangerous game.
I do not recommend doing Edward 40 hands. If you're going to do a binge drinking game, beer pong or King's Cup.
Yeah, if you are, drink 2 to 1 hour ahead of time, or eat something. You at least
eat something beforehand. Do not try and do Edward 40 hands on an empty stomach.
Oh my God.
It will not end well.
No, not at all. Holy shit. So is there ever been like a tradition within drinking with you, or it's something that you've noticed over time that is kind of a tradition with drinking?
Not so much right now.
Yeah.
Because it's mostly just me on my own, but during college, we would do every once in a while power hour. And instead of, sitting there doing shots or anything.
Right.
We'd fill the shot glasses with beer and do power hour with that.
Oh
So
yeah.
about an hour, you're down 6-7 beers.
Yeah.
And we do that from time to time, just to have fun, do whatever afterwards.
Yeah.
But the one time we let Andrew talk us into going to a strip club.
Oh no.
We went to a strip club. I'm 18 at this point. I cannot drink in a strip club. I am barely old enough to go to a strip club. Me and Josh are sitting there looking at each other like we are so fucking uncomfortable. And this dude's sitting there throwing hundreds of dollars worth of ones on the stage. Like he comes there every goddamn week.
Stinky coming to the strip clubs. Holy shit. I wonder if there was ever a situation where it was like, no, honey, you keep the bills. I'm getting off the stage away from you.
Yeah. When we showed up the first time, like, we walked in and they announced a stripper. And, like, that was the only time I've ever been to a strip club. This dude walks up. They just announced a stripper coming out. He's throwing money on the stage and leans over. She reaches down to grab it and just walks away, and they call the next stripper.
She canceled her set.
She can't. Well, this dude legit threw $200 on the stage instantly. She leaned down to grab it, smelled him, and was like, I got $200. I'm out.
Yeah, collect this shit. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit.
I have not, Cal.
Oh
I've
my
seen
god.
that drinking game. I have not done it.
Oh my god.
But we have played. We had played drinking games with TV shows.
Yeah.
I want to say we put like the one time we played like the How I Met Your Mother drinking game, and there's like official rules for it.
Yeah.
And after one episode, we just got fucked because we picked one at random, and one of the things was there's a character on that show called Ranjit, who's a limo driver.
Yeah.
And every time he says hello, you're supposed to do a shot.
Oh no, you watched that.
The episode we picked, he said that 5 times in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So we got fucked.
I know what you're talking about too. Holy shit, that's funny. Okay, so being, all these drunk moments, what's the best practical joke you've ever seen pulled or pulled yourself that you could think about? Maybe
the best practical joke was the Halloween story, but
yeah, that's a good one.
One of the other stories was I hadn't, I'd just been hanging out with my friends. I hadn't, gone out with a girl or had anything happen in a while. And we were playing like Truth or Dare that night.
Okay.
And one of the dares was to leave a hickey on both of this girl's boobs.
Okay.
For me, they literally said, "I dare you to leave a hickey on this girl, both of this girl's boobs." And
That's gonna take a minute.
I'm like, "Are you serious?"
That's gonna take a minute.
They're like, "Yep, that's your dare, or you gotta drink." I'm like, I look at her and I'm like, "You down with this?" She's like, "Yeah."
Oh shit. Okay. Consent. We get down.
So I did the dare.
Yo, Honey Spider, thank you so much for all the love.
Hey, she's the one that followed me and was playing with me in Overwatch earlier.
Nice. What is like some of the big dislikes you like when it comes to drinking with people? What are some of the things that can, turn you off as
What-
far as being a good time?
When it comes to drinking with people,
These are kind of a
Dislikes.
given too.
yeah, dislikes include the people that try and force you past your limits. Like, you know where your
Yup.
limits are.
Yep.
You know when you want to stop, and they're just sitting there trying to force you to keep drinking. There's, of course, the creeps. I hate them.
Yeah, they're always there.
Like, when you're going to sit there and just creep on people, why are you here? Just
yeah.
go.
Yeah. Like, this is the creep of the creeps, You have
Honey
to come
brought
to
up a good. Honey brought up a good one. People
Okay.
get violent.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you for the 100 bits, honey.
Thank-
But people that get violent, like, I don't understand that. Like,
I don't
for
either.
Just for me, I know I'm a happy drunk when I
Mhm.
drink. Like, I'm cool to just sit in the corner and just do whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But the people that get like violent, want to fight, I can't stand them.
Yeah, like it's like, dude, why are you bringing this to the fun time?
And then the worst, one of the worst is like and I've seen this happen. The girls that get overly drunk, and this happens with guys
I've
too.
been there. Yeah,
The
both
girls
sides.
that get overly drunk and just come onto you like nobody's business.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
if you try to do anything, they will like accuse you of some random shit. I've seen that happen. I have not done it myself.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Like,
I've seen it.
I refuse to do anything when someone's that inebriated.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll sit there and just next day accuse someone of rape straight up. And
Oh, dude,
I'm just
I've seen
like,
some
you're the-
crazy shit go down.
like, you're the one sitting there drinking half a bottle of liquor in an hour
Mm.
and then accusing someone else. Like, don't drink that much. Learn your limits.
Yeah, and the thing is crazy. I've seen that on both sides. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, I've seen that on both sides. I'm not saying it's just women. I'm not saying it's just men. I've seen that on both sides. But I hate when people do that. Like, they get so drunk and then just
Like
do shit they regret and then try and blame it on someone else.
You ever gotten so drunk? Like, okay, like as a drunk, what's the weirdest thing you've eaten? Because I know every now and then what they call the drunchies, the drunk munchies, basically. What's the craziest thing you've ever eaten? But honestly, though, when it comes to drunk munchies, it's not the same. It's really not the same. It's like,
No, it's
I just
not.
need food in my belly so I can pass out.
It's not the same as munchies with like weed. But the weirdest thing I ate was we got pizza and Taco Bell, and I put a soft taco on top of this pizza and ate that.
Yes, exactly. Holy
I put
shit.
I put a soft taco on top of a piece of pepperoni pizza. Ate that, and that shit tasted so good when I ate it. And then I'm like, why did I eat that the next day?
Yeah. Oh my god. Honey Spider said I ate a mayonnaise sandwich once. Oh my god.
I don't like mayonnaise except on a certain thing. But I have never just eaten a straight mayonnaise sandwich.
Straight mayonnaise sandwich. Oh my god. That's fucking. Oh my god. Yeah, Roke said he put mayonnaise in his noodles once when he was drunk. Not my proudest moment. Oh, in your noodles, dude? Holy shit. Okay, so what's one of the funniest places you've ever fallen asleep being drunk? Because I've definitely had those moments where I'm like, all right, yep, this is where I'm passing out.
So the one time, like I said, I pass out, head down on the toilet.
Right.
And then the next one ties into my best story.
Oh, are we
Where,
saving that one? Should we save it?
yeah, I'll save that one.
All
That
right.
was an interesting one. The other one was uh, the second year I was at school. Our dorm room had a balcony,
Okay.
and I woke up one day. I'm positive I went to bed, like on my actual bed.
Okay.
And I woke up the next day in one of the chairs out on the balcony.
Oh shit. Yeah. I've done that before. I've definitely had several of those moments where you wake up and you're like, where the fuck am I? Like, what the fuck happened?
The other one was like passing out stories. I decided it was a good idea. Um, I had an English class my second year,
Yeah.
and the professor was like always sick, and even when he was there, we didn't, really
Oh
do
wow.
anything.
Yeah.
I decided it would be a good idea to fill a canteen half full of Captain Morgan, half of Dr. Pepper, and bring a pot brownie.
Oh shit. Yeah.
So I ate the brownie and
Yeah.
I drank that entire canteen while in class, by the way. And then I went to a doctor's appointment that I had scheduled.
Oh my god.
While, high and drunk off my ass. I was so drunk I was tasting I was so high I was tasting colors. But I go to this doctor's appointment, come back, I like pass out on the couch. I wake up like 10 at night and go to Hungry Howie's, demolish an entire pizza, and then just pass the fuck back out again.
It's so interesting to hear about like other like people within the different I guess within US, like people's drunk places to go while because over here where I live, Waffle House is definitely a staple of drunk people.
There is Waffle Houses out here. It's just Waffle House was a little far from where my
Right.
dorm was.
Right, and of course you're gonna go to the closest place possible.
We went to Hungry Howie's and Taco Bell because they were like a block or 2 blocks away each.
Exactly. Yeah. So like Waffle House and Taco Bell is definitely a staple around here, and just like anywhere else, wherever your closest place is, yeah, that's where you're going.
Yeah. Close place that's open late as hell. That's where you're heading.
So have you ever had like a worst date being drunk? Have you ever had like a worst date moment?
Not while drunk,
Yeah,
but
same
I
here.
do have a worst date story.
Okay.
This girl I had been interested in for like 6 months. I finally get her to like. I had asked her out 2 or 3 times. She said no. She finally said yes, and I didn't pressure her into it. She finally came. She came to me and said, "All right, we'll go to a movie." And this was the time where Hunger Games had just come out.
Oh, okay.
The movie Project X just came out.
Oh,
if you've ever heard of that one.
Yeah.
And I said, which one do you want to go see? Because both were actually getting good reviews from people.
Right.
And she said, oh, I'm gonna go see Hunger Games with one of my friends next week. So I'm like, okay, I'll get tickets for Project X. Well, I didn't know it was a full-on party movie with nudity, drinking, and just all the shit she absolutely hated.
Oh my god.
And I'm just sitting there in the movie theater while this is going on, oh my god, why?
Oh shit.
And I'm just sitting there, the end of the date, like I got my car, I take her back to the dorm, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm never gonna go out with her again. Turns out I actually did go out with her for like a few more times. Like she didn't really talk to me for a while, and then we ended up, starting dating again. Then she just kind of ended up ghosting me at one point, and I'm just like, I should have expected. Like I expected this at this point.
Okay. So
But
so
yeah, that was probably my worst date ever.
Oh man. Okay, so this question, which this question could go in many ways. It says, how many cheeseburgers is too many cheeseburgers? Now, have you ever had a moment where you like, oh shit, I've hit my limit on drinking or eating while drinking, and it's not looking good?
No, but like the day after, I've certainly felt it. Like,
Oh yeah.
There was a point where I ate 7 McDoubles from McDonald's.
yeah.
And the next day, my stomach felt like shit. Like I'm like, why did I do that?
The next, it's always like that with drinking though. It's always like the next day.
You don't feel it when you're. You don't feel it when you're actually, drinking. But the next day when you wake up, it's just like, oh my god, I feel like shit.
Had a friend that ate so much lasagna he was drunk and kind of passed out. He was Yep. That's how it goes. It's always the next day we're drinking, because while you're drinking, you don't give a shit.
When you eat too much when you're drinking, you just pass out.
Yeah. Exactly. You're like,
then you wake
fuck
up the next day and you're just like, why did I do
that? And we've all had those moments, and it don't matter. You know how many times that I've been like, oh please God, if you'll just take this away from me, I'll never drink again. And then immediately the next day or day, the next couple of days, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I'm drinking.
Yeah. And it's just like, oh, I regret
that. God, Rogue. Give me that spaghetti bolognese, and then the next day throw in your nostrils, dude. Oh, dude, puking out your nostrils, that's the worst.
That's the worst. I just remember that night I puked on my pillow, and we had the fire alarm at like 3-4 in the morning. I went out there, I went outside, and I'm just still drunk as hell. Because I did 11 vodka shots in like 2 hours.
Oh God.
And that was just terrible. But yeah, one of the other stories I have was the first night I tried tequila.
Oh yeah.
And like we wanted to go to a football game. Like there was an ASU football game that night.
Okay.
And one of the girls that we partied with, Gia, she came over and she brought this bottle of tequila. And I'm just like, all right, never had tequila, I'll try it. Salsa. This is tequila in a plastic bottle.
What?
And I took one shot of it and nearly puked.
Ugh. I'm not a vodka man.
Tequila, not vodka.
Oh, not vodka, tequila. I'm usually not a tequila man or vodka man at that.
It was bad enough that I nearly puked instantly. Just one shot.
Oof.
The one time they're getting drunk, I'm just like, nope, I can't do this.
The one time that happened to me, I was drinking all night, was doing really good, good moderation in between, you know, and then all of a sudden someone breaks out the fucking Kraken, and I take one shot of Kraken and I puke everything up.
So my 2 experiences with Kraken is one of my friends. This was after I left ASU for the first time.
Right. Okay.
He had just gotten divorced, and he was always looking for some friends to just, go out, get a drink before he met his second wife. And he doesn't actually drink anymore.
Okay.
But when we went out, we'd go to, funny enough, where I now work.
Okay.
And there's a club upstairs. And he's like, "Hey, we're doing shots. What do you do?" I say either whiskey or rum when it comes to shots.
Right.
And this dude gets me Kraken.
Oh.
And I down the shot, and I'm just like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, it's rough on the gut. It's weird because like I said, I was drinking that whole night perfectly. Like there was no problems whatsoever. And I take one shot of Kraken
and you're gone.
You're
It's
fucking done. It's black spice rum.
Yeah. So what's funny about that is we used to go out, we'd get to the bar around 7 p.m. I'd do 2 drinks when we got there, and then I would drink water the rest of the night. And we'd leave at 2 in the morning.
Yep.
So I'd get my drinks in early.
Yep.
And then spend the rest of the night just drinking water. So by the time we left, I was sober as can be.
Yeah, man. See, that's a smart drunk. That's someone that's able to get in, get a buzz on, and then get out.
Because I was the driver. I knew I did not want to get a DUI. I knew I did not want to put my life or my friends' lives at risk. So I went in, got had a beer and a shot with them, and then just drank water the rest of the night.
Hey, another thing about water though, if you want a chaser that'll fuck you up while you're drinking, water is definitely
water will fuck you up.
Yeah,
somehow.
water. Yeah,
water is supposed to sober you up, but if you chase a drink with water, it will goddamn fuck you up.
I drank water with rum one night and I was gone. I was gone within a couple shots. It just helps. I think it just helps go to the bloodstream quicker.
Oh yeah, because the problem is when you drink water with something, technically your cells open up to hydrate.
Right.
And all you're doing with drinking water right after liquor or drinking water with liquor is opening up that cells and letting the liquor just pour in.
Well, I think we're coming up on a good time marker for that last story, if that would be cool with you.
That's fine. I will gladly tell it. I don't give a shit because it's my Facebook. Most of you know my name already.
Yeah.
I will share this picture, and this goes along with the story.
Okay.
So, if you click on that, I am on the far right. The guy with the bow tie in the front is James. The guy directly behind him to the left is Josh. The girl directly to the right of him is, in the picture, is Gia.
Okay.
And what happened that night, or that day, was... Arizona State used to do this thing called the Undie Run. Yeah. For those of you who don't know what an Undie Run is, you would donate the clothes you're wearing to charity.
Right.
You'd run like a quarter mile, and then it was just like a giant party.
Oh yeah.
We had made up our minds like months before when they announced that this thing was going to happen, that we were going to do it.
Yeah.
And the day comes, Friday. I have one class for the day, 7:30 to 9 a.m. I go to class.
Yeah.
I come back. We start drinking 9 in the morning. We drink until 3 p.m. when me and Josh go to the gym because we had to get in our workout.
Right.
We work out. We come back. Each of us shower. We start drinking again. Josh goes to work at about 4:30 after drinking from 9 to then, basically.
Okay.
Me and James keep drinking.
Okay.
While Josh is at work. Josh comes back around 6. I'm like, yo, I still got part of my pot brownie before everyone shows up. We eat the rest of my pot brownie.
Okay.
We keep drinking. Our friends show up. We drink more. We made the Leaning Tower of beer. We made a tower from the floor to the ceiling of our apartment of beer cans.
That's awesome.
We keep drinking. Go to the undie run where this picture that I shared was taken. And we go to the party afterwards. It's like a giant rave. We're getting ready to leave. And we see a bunch of people just going somewhere in their underwear. ASU had cleared it with, Tempe police. We could walk around in our underwear all night.
Shit.
That whole night. So we just follow the crowd to the party.
Yeah.
We get to the party. We're trying to find drinks. I run into someone I knew from one of my classes. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" I'm like, "We followed the crowd. We came to this party." He's like, "This is my apartment. This is my party."
Okay.
He's like, "You and your friends got drinks?" Nah. So this dude gets us a 30-pack.
Oh shit. Okay.
So everyone that you see in that photo was with us.
Okay.
And we get more drinks. We keep drinking. I got a call from one of my other friends, and he's like, "Yo, are you guys at the View?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's where we're at." He's like, "Get out! The cops are coming in. They're about to raid the place."
Oh shit.
So I went straight up to the guy from class whose party it was. I said, "Yo, the cops are about to bust in. Get everyone out."
Yeah.
He yells out, "Yo, cops are here. Get out now." We all come down the stairs. The cops take the elevators up.
Oh, the shit, they were there.
The cops were taking the elevator up.
Oh,
Because
fuck.
I talked with this guy next time we had class. He said the cops tried to bust in, but there was no one there, and everyone in that party was over 20. Everyone that was still there was over 21.
Damn.
So they couldn't bust them.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
But everyone else, which was 70, 80 people, got out by stairs. And we're just going around. We go back to our dorm, that whole group. We're drinking. 3 a.m. comes. We're like, "Yo, we're hungry." We go to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I remember getting to Taco Bell. I don't remember anything after. My girlfriend at the time, who was not pictured in that, came over after her shift. I remember waking up the next day. I don't know where that pair of underwear was. I never found it. I was using a bottle of Captain Morgan as a pillow. All the girls in that photo and my girlfriend were all passed out naked around me. I have no idea what the fuck happened. I don't, to this day, I don't know what happened. None of them will tell me what happened.
They all got naked and I don't know.
I don't know if I had an orgy. I don't know if I just passed out. I don't know.
No one knows and no one will tell you.
But that was my craziest drinking story. I got one other I want to share.
Yeah.
Because it kind of fits in with pop culture. I don't know if you've ever seen the show Bar Rescue.
No, I haven't.
So Bar Rescue, he goes around to this guy John Taffer, bar expert. He goes around to different bars and like failing, and he'll fix them up, try and get them to a point where they'll be able to succeed. There was one episode of Bar Rescue where they went to this bar in Tempe, Arizona. That was a block from where my dorm was.
Mm-hmm.
They had a party there that was open to 18 and up. And we got like tickets to get in there. If you were under 21, they would put a stamp on the back of your hand.
Okay.
So me and everyone in my group that was under 21, we went straight to the bathroom and washed off that stamp.
Of course you did.
So 18 years old, we were getting shit-faced.
Yeah, here's the stamp, just so we know you're not 21.
Like, yeah, here's a stamp if you're under 21.
Fuck that shit.
And we washed it off, got drunk, partied, and like that place was so nasty.
So nasty?
It was so nasty. It was like if it was known as Rocky Point Cantina. It was remade into the Havana Bar and Grill. That place was so nasty. We only ordered bottled beer, and there was mold growing on the beer bottles.
Oh shit! Hold on. Before we do this last story, we might have to reconnect real quick. Hold on. Let me recall you back. All right. We should be back.
Okay. So yeah, that story was, we found out from one of our friends that they were going to do like this. There was a DJ coming in. They were going to have this big party, 18 and up. I had just turned 18. And we decided we were going to go, drink, have some fun. We were drinking beforehand, and we just said, when it comes down to it, we'll just, kind of ignore the party or ignore the drinking when we're there, because it's a bar, they're not gonna let us drink.
Right.
And we get there, we're drinking, we get there, they give us a stamp, and we're just like, really? The stamp is
right.
The what we're dealing with. So we go wash it off. We order beer at the bar. This dude pulls out beer bottles that are literally covered in mold. The bottom is just... That's how nasty this place was.
Ew, beer bottles covered in mold.
beer bottles covered in mold because it was
Get out of
so
here.
bad. It was so bad. The beer bottles were covered in mold.
Holy
And
shit.
we're just like, you know what? We'll wipe it off with their like bar rags. And we're just going to, drink. We're not going to order any liquor. We're just going to have the beer bottles, which we know we can, wipe off.
Yeah.
And this place, like, you can tell it was just.
Yeah.
It was not, it was not a clean place. There's a reason it was on Bar Rescue. Like, we went in 2012. This place was on Bar Rescue in 2013.
Yeah.
And like this place was just not fun. It, like, the sound system was terrible, the place was terrible. It just, ugh.
Yeah. It was awful. Dude,
Like,
that's awesome.
I got stuff on my Facebook back then. Like, when we went to the strip club, one of my friends would like tag the roommate when we went to the strip club, but he didn't tag me because he was just like, I don't want to, show
Get you in some shit. Yeah.
Like, he's like, I don't want to tag you in this.
What's your worst like story as far as like embarrassment wise being out with people? Like, have you ever had a moment with someone where you're like, oh fuck, we're bringing this person with us?
Yeah, we had one where there was this dude that was actually in that picture I shared. He was the one that had the green, like the neon green hat on that's backwards.
Yeah.
We went out one time and we like, for some reason they didn't card us. We were drinking at a bar.
Yeah.
And this dude just dances up on this girl like weird as shit.
Oh no.
And simultaneously, I cannot make this shit up, simultaneously, 4 of us that were there, me, James, Josh, and the girl in like the bright blue bra, Jessica.
Yeah.
All 4 of us simultaneously face palmed.
Oh man, you know it's bad.
Just all 4 of us at once.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Oh shit.
And we're just like, why did we bring you? Why are you here?
That's amazing. I love that.
I mean, that's kind of what happened at TwitchCon, honey.
Right, yeah. With
I was drinking a ton when we went out on Friday, and like everyone else was drunk, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm good.
I don't know how many times you've probably told that problem child story, but I swear to God, that's the best story ever.
Problem child was funny. That Friday night where we went out to the bar with, Jill, Blue, Panda was there, Noah, Andy, Hardcore. We met up with, if you've ever met her or been in her chat, Cricket.
No.
We met what's her name? Hive Queen.
Oh, that's exactly who I was about to say. I swear to God. Robin.
We met her. Yeah, Robin. We met her, Cricket. We met a bunch of people. Rob. We met all them at this bar.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And that was just the best night. Just a bunch of us getting together,
Dude,
drinking,
that's
having
something that
fun.
really bothers me about this year in TwitchCon. Like, I was so ready to meet so many people.
Yeah, I was so ready for it because you and Towser were going to come.
Yeah.
We were going to have a good time. We had a bigger, Airbnb this time.
Yes.
Like, just so many awesome people were going to be there. Shelby, Shady.
Next year is going to be amazing.
Next year, if Corona allows, I will, if I have a job at that point, I will take like a week off.
Oh, I'll be saving money.
I will take like a week off and just get there like Tuesday and just spend Tuesday through like Monday in San Diego.
Yeah.
So, and this is for, well, I guess like 3 or 4 people. What I was going to offer this year was, because it's cheaper to fly to Phoenix than it is San Diego. I was going to offer people, if they wanted to go to TwitchCon and were staying with us at the Airbnb, I was going to say, fly into Phoenix. I'll roll up, pick all of you up, and we'll just make a road trip from Phoenix all the way to San Diego, and I'll just drive everyone out to save some money.
Oh,
the only thing you'd have to chip in is gas.
Oh yeah, and that's no problem. I would definitely be down for that.
It'd be like $10 each. I'd roll up. I would say all of you would have to, just kind of meet up in the airport, and then I'd swing by, pick you guys up once everyone was there, and just drive to TwitchCon.
Yep.
But yeah, hopefully we have a vaccine for COVID by next year, and we can go to TwitchCon again.
Yeah, I'm hoping by next year everything's fucking sorted out, because that was a real bummer, man. Like, I'd finally gotten
I just found it fun. I just found it funny that you left the fucking Discord chat for it.
Oh, I thought it was just one of those things like, well, obviously this isn't working, so we're done.
Nah, so the way that works is we use the exact same chat for last year.
Which is perfect, honestly.
Yeah, we just roll it over year to year, and the people that can't make it or going with different groups, we just remove them from the chat.
Okay.
So yeah, hopefully next year we'll be able to go. Everyone will be able to meet up, and maybe me and you can do some like a ghost pepper while we're.
Oh, dude, I would fucking love that.
Like we'll hand our phones to Panda and someone else there.
Yeah.
Have them stream to Twitch from our phones, and we'll just eat a ghost pepper.
That would be sick. I would love that.
But yeah, I mean, I do have more drinking stories, but I know you want to try and wrap this up soon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly,
we've been going for a while.
I mean, if you have like one more, that would be cool with me. It's all up to you.
Yeah, I got one more, and I call this one Emperor Small Dick.
Emperor Small Dick. All right, hell yeah.
Emperor Small Dick. So we're drinking, we're having a good time. The one in the backwards neon green hat from that picture I shared, he calls us up. He's like, yo, I got a friend who's a promoter for this club, and I can get you guys in, no cover charge. And we're like, all right. So we go to Andrew and we're like, yo, can you just swing us by the liquor store, pick us up some shit? And in this dude's trunk, we got like bottles of liquor, we got beer. We're shotgunning beers. We're doing shots in the parking lot before we go into this club because we know we aren't going to be able to drink.
Okay.
We go in the club. We have a good time. We're there hours. We come out like 1. We get there at 9. We come out at 1. I got like 3 girls' numbers from there. And we're just like, all right, let's just, walk Mill Ave because that's like the party area for Tempe and ASU. So we're walking down the street. We're, just meeting people on the street. And we come up to this intersection. And this dude has a pickup truck.
Yeah.
And on that pickup truck,
Yeah.
he has monster monster truck wheels, bigger than the truck itself, like double the size of the actual truck.
Oh shit. Yeah.
And he's just sitting there at a red light, revving the engine over and over and over.
What an asshole.
And I look straight at him. This dude's got the window down. I'm like, yo, Emperor Small Dick, stop revving your fucking engine.
Yeah.
This dude looked at me. Dead of night, I could see this dude blushing. He rolls up the window, does not rev the engine once more, and as soon as that light turns green, he just guns it out of there.
Oh, his dick literally shriveled. It was like, all right, I'm out of here.
His dick was an itty with how big them tires were. And no, Panda, we're not gonna make you eat a ghost pepper.
Oh yeah, dude.
Although I may bring you some Fireball.
Yes, we have to. Yeah, another shot of Fireball for Panda. I saw that fucking video. That was great.
Yeah, I shared that video with Joey.
Yeah, that was great. Another shot of Fireball for Panda.
I brought that whole ass bottle that one of my former classmates gave me because this dude gave up drinking and he's like, hey, you want what I got left? This dude brought me like most of a 30-pack, a bottle of Jaeger, like 2 bottles of Fireball.
Damn.
And I'm just like, God damn, bro.
That's a lot of alcohol.
I'm like, how much do you have? He's just like this is it. But I killed one of those bottles of Fireball, and I'm just like, I can't do Fireball anymore. So I brought that bottle of Fireball to TwitchCon, and I think Noah ended up taking it.
Really?
I think Noah ended up keeping it, but I made Panda do that shot of Fireball.
Yeah, that video was great.
Because for a while, whenever I was out of because the way I used to do it, for those of you who don't know, whenever I got a, bit donation or sub, I would do a shot of liquor because it was just so rare. There were times where I'd run out and Panda would give subs. So the way I did it was I did a shot of Fireball.
Panda was trying to get you fucked up.
Because he made me do the Fireball, I brought it with me to TwitchCon and I made him do a shot of Fireball.
Oh, that was so good. I love that video.
I cannot do Fireball anymore. Me and Josh once did a 750 milliliter bottle of Fireball in one night between the two of us.
Jesus Christ.
Between the two of us, we did a 750 milliliter bottle of Fireball. Since then, if I'm not already drinking something, I cannot do Fireball.
I can't do Jaeger either. I'm not a big Jaeger fan.
I can't do Jaeger anymore either. For a while, I could in like small quantities, but I can't stomach Jaeger anymore.
Yeah, Jaeger's too much.
It's just, I'm not a fan of black licorice, and that shit tastes just like it. So
yeah, see, that's what got me about the Kraken, is it's black rum.
Yeah, that shit's just.
Whew. It's that black licorice shit. Nah, I'm out.
Yeah, I can't do black licorice flavor. Regular licorice, I can eat all day, but black licorice, that shit's too bitter.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Hell
I
yeah.
see you with that raid.
Hey, El Jefe with that raid, baby. What's up, dude? We're just telling drunk stories.
Yep. I mean, I got more just from my time, but most of them are, pretty tame compared to the ones I said.
Oh, yeah. You've told your really good ones tonight.
Yeah, I told my really good ones. Like the only other one I got was when I was taking a year off from school, and I went and partied with I went down to Tempe, partied with some friends, the ones that were like in those pictures. We went to a football game, and I have this jacket from when I was in high school.
Okay.
Like, the starters for the wrestling team got jackets, and on the inside there are these large ass pockets, like huge pockets on the inside of the jacket. And I'm just like, I could probably, sneak this in.
Yeah.
We go to a football game, and this is like November, so it's
Okay. Okay.
it's like 60 out, so it doesn't
Easy
look
to
out of
drink
place
in.
it doesn't look out of place to be wearing this jacket. And
Right.
they give you the once over with the wand. They don't like pat you down or anything. They give you the once over with the wand to see, like, are you carrying metal? Are you
Right.
like, do you have anything else?
Yeah.
And
Alcohol? Nope.
they went right over the outside of where I had this giant fucking bottle of rum and giant bottle of vodka.
Yeah.
They said nothing. We went in. We went up to the very top. We went to the top of the stadium.
They said nothing.
And I turned to my friends. I'm like, go get us like 5, drinks, just all the different ones, so we can, mix them up for everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there. I pull out this bottle of vodka. I pull out this bottle of rum. People in the stands near us, they're like, yo, how much for a shot?
Oh shit! They're asking how much.
I made $700 that night.
Fucking way! No way!
I made $700 on liquor.
Holy shit!
I said
No.
$10 a shot.
No way!
$10.
People are definitely throwing it out for that.
And they're just
At a football game?
because everyone was underage. Everyone was just like, here, take this. And
fuck yeah, I'll take $10 for that shot.
We just walked out with so much money.
That's awesome,
And
dude.
because we all kicked in for it,
Yeah.
we just split it 4 ways. And like each of us walked out of there with like
Holy shit, dude.
$225.
Fuck yeah.
I think it was.
Like, oh
I
shit,
went to a football game that I paid $10 for because it was against an opponent that ASU beat like 44-0. And I paid $10 for that. I paid like $20 for the bottles of liquor, and I walked out of there with $225.
Damn. That's awesome. $700 altogether. Shit, dude.
Yeah, it was like $700 for just pouring some
Getting
more
shots.
liquor. And we had more back at Jessica's, apartment and
Yeah.
Gia's apartment, and we just went back there after the game and drank more, and like we walked away with so much money for no really no input. We
Yeah.
put in like 10-20 bucks each and walked out with 200 plus.
Damn, dude, that's awesome. That like seriously, as a drinker, like that's perfect.
Yeah. So I kept that 225, and at that point I was still under 21. So every time I wanted something to, like liquor or beer, I'd have to ask my dad. I just handed money out of that to pay for my drinks, and it paid for it for the next like 2 years.
Hell yeah, that's awesome, dude. Tonight has been really good. Like I just expected just to hop on and just shoot the shit, and it went perfect.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, ASU in general, I think last year was voted second or third for top party schools in the U.S.
Yeah.
So living on campus when I did, when we were actually getting voted number one,
Yeah.
means I ended up with, a lot of stories. I ended up with a lot of, like fun stuff that happened.
Yeah.
And I'm perfectly happy to, share that with everyone.
Yeah, dude. Thank you so much for coming on tonight and sharing some of these stories, especially with how many times that you've told Problem Child. That story is epic as shit.
Yeah, I think that's time number like 6 or 7. I've told that story now, but I mean, it's
if you have your YouTube channel, please post it in the chat.
Here, let me see if I can't find the Problem Child video.
Yeah, please.
I can just let's see. Do I have the YouTube link?
He told it tonight as well as the official YouTube link. Definitely go hit that up. Watch the Problem Child story. It's
I can share my link, which has some of the other videos more recently clipped and other longer parts of it, like longer parts of my stream. But here's the link to my YouTube channel.
Yes.
Bout of Problem Child is the second video. I also have it where there's a video of me from Twitch Sings when I ate the ghost pepper and singing Can't Help Falling in Love. So that was a thing.
Yeah, that was really good. That was really good.
And
Dude.
then I also have stuff like some clips that are, too long to just clip, so I just took actual, longer videos.
Well, this was the first podcast episode that was official for me on Twitch, as for many to come. But thank you so much for being a part of this, man.
Thank you for having me.